Let me ask you again. Okay, true or false? The Constitution of the United States protects us to be able to come out and preach.
I didn't know this was
true
a
or
test,
false?
but yeah, you can preach, but you can't preach here.
Why not?
I just told you.
No, well, why not? That way you can get on camera. Why not?
They have a municipal ordinance that bans that right now.
Yeah, over here though. But we moved 20 feet back, and as far as we can tell, we're not trying to be insubordinate. Again, we're not trying to be defensive or anything. We're just trying to make sure that our rights are being protected. And so we've come here and we're preaching Christ. We're backed up. You know, at first there was an agreement that as long as we back up a little bit, and really, I guess for us, all we're asking for is some kind of, if you say that this is blocked off, then can we see some kind of documentation proving that?
I don't have anything to show you. I have the word of the lady who runs this.
Because, well, you see, that's the thing. I have the words of the Constitution. Because this is not, as far as I can tell, this is not the property that the farmers market has. Because, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Where does the farmers market end? And if you're telling me all the way,
they're telling me all the Union Plaza, so all of this. So,
but that's what can we see some documentation on that?
I don't have.
Because how do you know they're not lying to you? How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Well, I don't. That's why I'm saying we need documentation, and we're going to keep preaching until we see some documentation.
And that's my only thing. Preach on the other side.
No, sir. Again, respectfully, I'm going to decline. This is because, I mean, as far as I can tell, we have the right protected by the First Amendment, not to mention all the Supreme Court cases that say just because the heckler's veto says just because somebody wants you to stop, the police officer actually is supposed to protect the preacher rather than the person complaining, because it's our right. And so again, I mean, we're trying to work with the vendors here. We want to work with these guys. And at the same time, though, we also want to protect our rights. Because if we keep getting pushed around, what's going to happen? Pretty soon they'll say, you know what, just stay at home. Keep it in the church. And that's not the rights of, you know, again, I think we were talking earlier, you know, that might be the laws in some other countries, like Russia or something, I don't know, North Korea, but not here.
I understand. We have our rules.
But see, you're saying that the rule has been basically established by that person's word of mouth. And this person is clearly against any kind of preaching of Jesus Christ. So she already has an axe to grind against us. And so I'm saying it could very easily be plausible that she's probably making it up and saying, no, we own the entire city.
She's only doing what she runs this. That's all.
I understand. And that's why
she's already said, go across the street, we're fine.
But again, we're not in the center. We're backed up 20 feet from the festival. I mean, we're standing on like these yellow lines right here. Nobody can even see us unless they're right next to us. So again, I mean, we're not trying to be disrespectful, but at the same time,
trying to give us a hard time or nothing, right?
Right, we're not. We just want to make sure that our rights are being protected, and that's really what it. Yes, sir. Do you have a problem with our rights? No. See, you're talking through your emotions.
You know what? Now you're disturbing the peace. So we need to get you out of here now.
Are you familiar? No, sir. Hey, sir.
We got to protect.
Again, heckler's veto says that you should protect the preacher, not the complainers, not the heckler. We're going to keep preaching, sir. I'm sorry. This is our right to be here.
Now I got to protect you.
What if I start a fight?
Well, yeah, protect me by getting him out of here so I can preach.
I got to protect.
Why are you going to get rid of him but not him?
I got to protect all you guys.
Protect us by getting him out of here so that we can preach. Again, do I have to go through the Supreme Court cases? And I'm not just trying to say this. Look, hecklers do not. This is a Supreme Court case from Cox v. Louisiana, 379. Hecklers don't have veto power over a speaker's right of free speech. Here's another one. I like this one.
And that's probably all in a public place, right?
Well, no, but here's the thing. Where does the public? Is this not? What is it?
This is all private.
Where does it end, though?
Well, not here. Obviously, the owner already stated.
But the owner doesn't have.
What do you guys do when you guys find out she's wrong, and then you guys just say you guys do arrest us, you guys find out wrong? You guys are going to be liable for that.
We're not telling
you.
Well,
that's why we're here.
No, I'm just saying.
If we're liable, we're liable.
Sir, let me read a Supreme Court case for you. Yeah. Be open-minded enough. Now, our freedom of speech may not be prohibited merely because it offends someone.
I'm going to start a fight with you just so they can take us both out of here.
Hey, that's more reward for me, sir.
Every time
more reward.
Start a fight.
We'll be preaching, sir. We'll keep preaching. Why aren't you protecting us?
Are you hurt?
You're not.
You come to us, you don't.
You're not, man.
You just threatened them.
Okay, so we're gonna keep preaching, man. Okay, well, you guys stand here, and I'll keep preaching, and you guys protect us to be able to preach. How about that?
That was a threat, though. You see, you guys are picking and choosing what you guys want to obey.
Well, you guys are